Howdy y'all, Stock Warden here, back with another Palantir Technologies video. Today we're going to get to see and show how Palantir is able to rally back in this positive bullish trend once again, being able to stop all the haters, show all the new contracts, and be able to bring you up to speed on some of the new things that are happening, and to bring into some new conspiracies that have been bringing into light as well. So right now the stock ended up closing at $143.13, which has been a new high for the week, and it is projected to continue pushing through this new bull trend to bring in the whole new bull flag once again for us to more than likely end up breaking a new 52-week high, coming in at our old 52-week high, which is current at $148.22. So in the trend of the bull track, we are more than likely going to end up seeing, with our current percentage rates being from anywhere from 1 to 4%, we will be at our peak trend within the next couple of days. It is possible, however, that we can go back to this marker by the end on closing on Friday to be able to see ending up what some of the news is going to end up coming out to be, along with some of the other reports that are going to be coming out, because as we all know, Palantir has been pursuing heavily and been making new deals and new contracts day in and day out. So now on to a little bit of some conspiracy that's been coming on with Palantir Technologies, is with the huge national news on Kerrville, Texas, in the Texas Hill Country. There is a full conspiracy on a company that has been cloud seeding in the area 2 days prior to this massive flooding. Now, it has left over 100 people dead and still many, many more missing. Now, why does that have to touch in base with Palantir? That is because supposedly the people that did the cloud seeding in that area is partnered with Palantir and is under some of their AI, to where, well, that's the AI that they use to tell them where to start the seeding process, and also where to end up trying to bring in more rain and where it's supposed to project to go to next. Now, all of that has not came into a huge major news sector just yet, as more than likely why this stock hasn't dropped any to have any kind of negative news like that, because as it stands right now, it is just still purely speculation. But what I'm about to tell you on what they ended up securing in for today is definitely going to end up throwing you a loop on maybe making some kind of a connection to where conspiracy might become reality. So Palantir and Tomorrow partner to operationalize global weather intelligence and agentic AI. So what this is really meaning is Palantir, which we all know they are a leading provider of enterprise operating systems. Now, Tomorrow IO is a leading weather intelligence and resilience platform. So they have announced a new partnership with the aim to completely change the future of how weather and operational readiness to the weather is going to be created. So this partnership is going to integrate Tomorrow's data and predictive insights into Palantir's platform, enabling Palantir to more or less be able to have a more accurate read on what the weather is going to end up doing, and a better way to show defense and also bring forth better first response to certain weather changes, especially for inclement weather acts, hence like the massive flooding in Kerrville, Texas. So they're believing that with Palantir Technologies partnering with Tomorrow IO, that if there was something crazy to happen, as in that instance in the hill country of Texas, that they would be able to have a little bit more of a warning sign to be able to try and save more lives. So, is that a coincidence? I don't know. Drop it down in the comments and let me know what you think, if Palantir is or was involved in that type of flood, and what do you think about cloud seeding, or if you even believe that cloud seeding exists. So, but back to it with the partnership. So Tomorrow IO is joining the Palantir FedStart program, which the FedStart program that Palantir created is a SaaS offering that is going to help accelerate federal market strategies by enabling more companies to run their products within Palantir. So, once again, now that Palantir is creating their own full-scale operating with FedStart, then companies like Tomorrow IO can jump in and be able to use Palantir's technology and be able to make their process easier and more efficient for the consumer. So with the day-to-day extreme weather that we've been seeing endangers over the course of the world, it endangers potentially billions of lives and has the world at risk of losing trillions and trillions of dollars in annual economic output, whether it be tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, monsoons, you name it. So Tomorrow IO is trying to close the gap by launching the first commercial constellation purpose-built for weather observation, and by training the adaptive AI models on that proprietary data that can learn from each new data cycle as the years go on. So, since Palantir's system is completely not a new system, it knows what it's doing, it learns with every single turn, then with Tomorrow IO's weather tracking capabilities, then they're believing that Palantir Technologies' AI platform will be able to give a huge insight into what it's going to end up happening. So that's going to be something that's going to be crazy to be able to see and watch for Palantir as well. Just yet another contract, or it says partnered with, but we all know if they're using Palantir Technologies technology, then Palantir Technology is definitely getting a share of what that company is producing. So here we are again, once more with another commercial showing for Palantir Technologies, and this time it's not in the medical, it's not in the government, it's in the weather sector. So, drop down in the comments below and let me know what you think about Palantir's possible new role in what their technology is going to be showing, where it's not just curing anything and it's also not blowing anything up. So, with all that being said, I hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. See y'all come back now, you hear?